Hello, my name is Janet, and in my last video, I talked about some different plants that can be found in your yard that are edible. But when I went to look for ways to cook these, I had some trouble. Each video would have one recipe here, one recipe there. Some videos would have no information about how to actually cook the nettles, no recipes. So I went through for one particular plant called dead nettle, and I found you the best recipes for how to cook dead nettle. And after I thought I had all of these ready to record, I went to look up something as I was walking out the door, and I found 2 more recipes on YouTube that I didn't know about. First of all, check out Holistic Health and Wellness. She has a recipe on there for a stir fry that I would very much like to try. In fact, I may do another video to try these 2 recipes out. That being said, the 3 best recipes that I found for cooking red dead nettle are these. Number 3, Gnomewood Farms has an amazing recipe for pesto. Now, I will say that we didn't like it. The pesto itself was really good, but there was a really strong aftertaste. So why am I still recommending this video? Well, because it's already starting to get hot here in Indiana, where I live, and I think that the reason that the pesto had the really strong bitter aftertaste was not due to the recipe, but due to the fact that those plants get bitter as the temperatures rise. So I think I picked my dead nettle a little too late in the season. So I still recommend that you go try out Gnomewood Farms, check out the recipe for pesto, and give it a shot. Coming in at number 2, I found a recipe from Fight Uni 09 for a way to use red dead nettles as the base of a soup. I ended up making it a little differently than he did, simply because I didn't have any traditional onions. I only had green onions, so I grabbed those that I needed to use. I had mushrooms in my fridge that I needed to use, but I didn't measure anything. I just tossed it in. And once I got all that done, the flavor of the nettles was still really strong, possibly again because of the fact that my nettles here are, withering in the heat. And so this may not be an issue for you, but because that was a problem for me, I added some beef bouillon. Bam, delicious soup. So you can check out his recipe at the link above. And coming in at slot number 1, we have egg and dead nettle scramble. Now, I had zero confidence that this was going to be edible, but it was actually amazing. Now, when you watch his video, you will see him making it in an iron skillet over a fire out in nature. And I was a little nervous when I tried to replicate this because I was like, yeah, I'm not out in nature today, not building a fire. I'm gonna make this in a wok in my kitchen over a gas stove flame. But you know what? It really did work. The scramble was delicious. The flavor of the dead nettle was muted by something in the process of cooking the eggs, and so you got this kind of like nutty flavor that remained, and I really liked it. That being said, I will say red dead nettle is not my favorite herb, not my favorite plant. The taste is, like I said, really strong. My husband and I tried to eat it on our own. Check this out.
What deadly plant are you trying to get me to eat now?
Dead nettle. This is dead nettle. All right, ready, set.
Tastes like a leaf.
Hairy sadness. It tastes like hairy sadness.
Kind of, yeah.
Like a peach fuzz. but gross. So I would definitely not eat this in a salad.
Dirty peach fuzz.
Dirty peach fuzz. Yeah, we are not going to be eating this herb, this plant on our own again, raw, ever. I'm not gonna put it in a smoothie, not gonna put it in any kind of juice. I think that's nasty. And my commitment to you is I will always, always find the best recipes that have taste, flavor, excellence. I have some concerns after watching some of the videos out there about all of you. Like, could your moms cook? Because some of the things that you all are saying are delicious are really quite concerning to me. Yeah, you should probably try flavor. It helps. Maybe a seasoning? So, those are my favorite recipes for dead nettle so far. But know that I found some more. I don't know if I'll try any more this year because, again, the nettles are getting a little bitter, angry about the heat. Can you blame them? No, I really can't. So I might make another video about them. I might not. But I know I have videos in process about dandelions and ways to cook them and working on chickpeas. So if you're interested in eating plants and other natural things that you can forage and eat in the wild, stay tuned, subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned for the videos that are going to be coming up.